Have you ever wondered why the demand for gas is increasing at a staggering rate? Well, it's all about the growing global energy demand and the unique role that gas is playing in it. As the world's population continues to grow, so does its need for energy. But it's not just about quantity, it's about quality too. We need energy that is reliable, efficient, and cleaner than the options we've relied on in the past. Enter gas. Over the past few decades, gas has emerged as a preferred source of energy, outpacing both oil and coal. The reasons for this are twofold. Firstly, gas is highly efficient. It generates a lot of energy relative to the amount used, making it an economically sensible choice. And secondly, it's cleaner. Yes, gas is a fossil fuel, but it produces fewer harmful emissions than oil and significantly less than coal. This makes it a somewhat greener option in an increasingly environmentally conscious world. And with this surge in demand, gas has become more than just an energy source. It's become a highly profitable commodity. Countries with abundant gas reserves are finding themselves with increased economic clout as they supply the fuel that the world is increasingly depending on. As a result, gas has become a major player in the global economy and a tool of influence and bargaining on the world stage. But it's not just about the economics. This shift towards gas has profound implications for everything from global politics to climate change. As nations vie for control of gas resources and the profits they bring, we're seeing new alliances form and old ones tested. So to sum it up, the surge in gas demand is a sign of the times. It's a reflection of our growing energy needs, our quest for more efficient and cleaner sources of power, and the complex interplay of economics and politics that this entails. As gas consumption continues to rise, it's shaping the world economy and global politics in ways we've never seen before. Let's journey back in time and trace the rise in gas consumption over the years. Our journey begins in the 1970s. At this time, oil dominated the energy market, but the oil crisis brought about a shift. Countries started exploring alternative energy sources, and thus, the era of gas began. Advancements in technology made it possible to extract and distribute gas more efficiently, and by the end of the decade, gas consumption had seen a significant rise. As we move into the 1980s, we see the impact of policy changes. Governments worldwide began implementing policies to reduce their dependency on oil. Gas, being a cleaner and more efficient source of energy, became the preferred choice. The demand for gas continued to rise, and by the end of the 80s, it had become a staple in many homes and industries. The 1990s was a time of change. The world was becoming more environmentally conscious, and this impacted gas consumption trends. Gas, being cleaner than coal and oil, became the energy source of choice for many. Technological advancements in gas-powered appliances also played a part, making gas an integral part of our daily lives. And then came the 21st century. The new millennium marked a time of rapid industrialization, particularly in developing countries. This led to a surge in energy demand, and gas, with its versatility and efficiency, was the go-to source. The first 2 decades of the 2000s saw an unprecedented rise in gas consumption. Fast forward to the present day, and the trend continues. Gas consumption is at an all-time high, driven by the need for reliable energy sources. The gas market has evolved, with a focus on sustainable practices and efficient use of resources. Technological advancements continue to influence consumption trends, making gas a key player in the global energy landscape. The timeline of gas consumption reveals a pattern of increasing reliance on this energy source, with a sharp uptick in recent years. As we look to the future, it's clear that gas will continue to play a crucial role in meeting our energy needs. But how does the surge in gas demand impact the global economy? Let's dive into that. As the global demand for gas has continued to rise, it has created a wave of profitability for gas-producing nations and companies. Countries rich in natural gas reserves, such as Russia, Qatar, and the United States, are seeing substantial economic benefits. Companies invested in the gas sector are also reaping the rewards of this increased demand. The profitability isn't just limited to direct gas sales either. Ancillary industries, from pipeline construction to logistics and transportation, are also experiencing a boom. This increased demand for gas has also led to the creation of countless jobs worldwide, contributing to the economic well-being of many individuals and communities. It's not just about the money, though. The rise in gas demand has also led to technological advancements. companies are investing in research and development to find more efficient and environmentally friendly ways to extract and use gas. But there's another side to this coin. The rising demand for gas has also turned it into a potential tool of influence and bargaining in the global economy. Countries with vast gas reserves are not just economically powerful, they're strategically powerful too. They can use their gas supplies as leverage in negotiations, influencing global policies and decisions. This is a game of power and influence, and gas has become a key player. Then there are the speculators, who play the market, buying and selling gas futures. They can influence the price of gas, and thus the economy, without ever touching a single molecule of the stuff. It's a complex system, with a lot of moving parts, but one thing is clear. The demand for gas is not just shaping the economy, it's shaping the power dynamics of the world. So what does all this mean? It means that as the demand for gas continues to rise, so too does its influence on the global economy. In the high-stakes game of global economics, gas has emerged as a powerful player. In a world increasingly conscious of its environmental footprint, where does gas stand? While gas is lauded as a cleaner alternative to other fossil fuels, it is crucial to remember that it is, at its core, still a fossil fuel. Its extraction, transportation, and combustion all contribute to the release of greenhouse gases. The burning of natural gas primarily releases carbon dioxide and water vapor, with smaller amounts of nitrogen oxides and sulfur dioxide. While it's true that gas emits less carbon dioxide than oil or coal for the same amount of energy produced, the increase in its consumption means that its impact on global warming is still significant. Furthermore, a silent but deadly contributor to global warming is methane, a potent greenhouse gas that, pound for pound, has a warming impact over 25 times greater than carbon dioxide over a 100-year period. Methane is the primary component of natural gas, and during its production and transport, some of it invariably leaks into the atmosphere. While these environmental implications may seem daunting, it doesn't mean we should turn our backs on gas just yet. The world's energy demands are growing, and gas, being a reliable and efficient source of energy, plays a vital role in meeting those demands. However, it does underscore the need for a balanced approach. We must strive to meet our energy demands without compromising the health of our planet. This could mean investing more in renewable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, and developing technologies to capture and store carbon emissions. We must also work towards minimizing methane leaks during gas production and transportation, which could significantly reduce its environmental impact. And finally, we must remember that gas is a finite resource. We need to use it wisely and sparingly, keeping in mind the generations to come. While gas presents a cleaner alternative, unchecked consumption could still spell environmental disaster. Let's strive to strike a balance for the sake of our planet and the future of energy. So, what does the future hold for gas in our energy landscape? As we peer into the crystal ball of energy trends, it becomes apparent that the role of gas is set to change dramatically. Its consumption is projected to rise, driven by an expanding global economy and a growing demand for clean energy. In emerging economies, gas is increasingly seen as an essential stepping stone towards a low-carbon future, providing a reliable and cleaner alternative to coal. Yet, the future of gas is not without its challenges. As we grapple with the realities of climate change, the pressure is on to transition to even cleaner renewable energy sources. Solar, wind, and hydropower are all making impressive strides, and advancements in battery technology are making it possible to store and use this energy more efficiently. The world's appetite for gas will not disappear overnight, but it may diminish as these renewable technologies become more affordable and accessible. On the flip side, technological advancements are also making it easier and more efficient to extract and consume gas. Innovations in drilling techniques such as horizontal drilling and hydraulic fracturing have unlocked vast reserves of natural gas that were previously inaccessible. Moreover, advancements in carbon capture and storage technologies could potentially reduce the environmental impact of gas consumption, making it a more sustainable choice in the long run. Policy changes are another key factor shaping the future of gas. As governments around the world commit to reducing their carbon emissions, policies favoring renewable energy sources could potentially lead to a decrease in gas consumption. However, these policies may also encourage the development of cleaner, more efficient ways to use gas, such as combined heat and power systems. So, the future of gas is a complex tapestry of opportunities and challenges. It will continue to be a vital part of our energy mix, but its role will evolve in response to technological innovations, policy changes, and the growing imperative to combat climate change. As we move forward, the role of gas in our energy mix will continue to evolve, shaping and being shaped by economic, environmental, and political forces.